It's a common paradox. Older men often hold the upper hand in the dating game. More life experience, emotional stability, and often more financial security. Yet many still find themselves ghosted or left behind by younger women who were initially interested. So, why does this happen? The issue isn't about age gaps or lack of attractiveness. In fact, research and real-life examples show that women are often drawn to men 10, 15, even 25 years older. The problem lies in 4 deeply ingrained psychological mistakes that many older men unknowingly make, mistakes that quickly extinguish attraction. Let's dive into these 4 critical errors, and more importantly, how to avoid them. 1. Idolizing her instead of connecting with her. When an older man meets a younger woman he finds stunning, it's easy for panic to set in. She's beautiful, young, full of life, surely he can't mess this up. In an attempt to be safe, he becomes overly polite, agreeable, and non-threatening. He suppresses his flirtation and masks his interest to avoid seeming like the creepy older guy. But here's the catch. This behavior doesn't make him safe, it makes him boring. Worse still, it sends a subconscious message that he sees her as out of his league. He idolizes her youth and beauty, placing her on a pedestal. The result? He radiates low value and insecurity, which instantly kills attraction. The fix? Normalize being around younger women. Talk to them more, flirt casually, and treat them as equals. The more familiar this dynamic becomes, the less pressure you'll feel, and the more grounded and confident you'll appear. 2. Being insecure about your age. A younger woman smiles and asks, "So, how old are you?" For many older men, that question feels like a trap. They freeze, stutter, or nervously explain their age, instantly giving off vibes of shame or discomfort. But it's not the age that turns her off, it's the insecurity about it. Confidence makes age attractive. Shame makes it weird. So, what's the right move? Own your age with playful confidence. If you're 47 and she's 27, say it with humor. "Honestly, I'm way too old for you. We should stop talking now before you fall for me." Or with a smirk, "I'm 700 months old, but I look good, right?" If humor's not your strong suit, just say it proudly and move on without flinching. "I'm 47. Anyway, you said you're into hiking?" This shows self-respect, pride, and security, traits that are universally attractive. 3. Leading with your wallet. A classic misstep. Older men try to impress younger women with wealth. Fancy dinners, expensive gifts, flashy cars, it all seems like a winning strategy. But to a quality woman, this signals insecurity, not high status. When you lead with money, what she hears is, "I don't think I'm good enough on my own, so I'm trying to buy your affection." Sure, it might attract some women, but often the wrong kind. Women who stay for the lifestyle, not the man. True confidence comes from leading with your presence, not your possessions. That doesn't mean you can't share your success, just do it naturally. Talk about your business if you're passionate about it. Mention your travel if it's meaningful. But if you're name-dropping your Rolex or luxury condo in the first 10 minutes, it's a red flag. Real status is quiet. Confidence doesn't need to announce itself. Focus on building emotional connection, not financial dependency. 4. Playing the mentor, not the man. The most tragic mistake of all is when older men slide into the mentor role. It feels noble, helping her with her career, offering emotional advice, being supportive. The hope is she'll eventually see how good he is and fall for him. But what really happens? She places him in the wise protector category. The safe but not sexy friend zone. The dad energy box. Once there, it's nearly impossible to get out. Why? Because desire needs polarity. It needs tension, flirtation, and sexual chemistry. By hiding your attraction and intentions behind kindness, you remove all romantic potential before it can begin. The fix is simple but essential. Show your romantic and masculine interest early on. Be supportive, yes, but also flirty. Let her feel that you're not just there to help, but to attract and connect. Don't be her coach. Be the man she desires. The bottom line, confidence, not caution, wins her over. The dating game is already tilted in favor of older men. Women are naturally drawn to maturity, stability, and grounded masculinity. But the advantage is lost when you make these common mistakes. If you want younger women to pursue you, you need to remember who you are. You're not too old, not past your prime, and definitely not out of the game. You just need to stop self-sabotaging and start owning your value. Because ultimately, the key isn't tricks or tactics, it's authenticity, presence, and bold, masculine energy. You don't need to try harder. You need to stop playing small. Be confident. Be direct. And yes, stay dangerous.